The fourth industrial revolution will bring some significant changes in different industries. This is an industry that will be driven largely by conversions of digital, biological, and physical innovations. In the efforts to make sure that South Africans are aware of these changes, the UJ 4th IR Winter School is taking place once again this year. Joburgtv is here to highlight some of the important conversations academics are having around the fourth industrial revolution.
And if you look at the lineup for today, I think it is as exciting, if not more exciting. And we look forward to sharing this day with you. So thank you for being here and or tuning in. Thank you to our presenters. And we look forward to learning a lot more about the fourth industrial revolution and how that leads into and plays into being a university, being a society, and being individuals.
So the Winter School at UJ has been going on for about 5-6 years, and originally the idea was to equip staff, students and the community with different types of knowledge, and it's ran really well, but I think we thought it needed a real revamp. We weren't quite happy with the level at which we were able to interact with people and we were able to invest, and as a result we decided to change it completely, and we reconceptualized it as the 4IR Winter School that you're seeing at the moment.
Is it really possible for South Africa to close the gap or really successfully attain or rather reach a satisfying, reach the fourth industrial revolution, if that makes sense, at a satisfying pace?
Now, there are different initiatives of the government even, of handing out laptops, of handing out, the iPads and smart devices to students. So these are not taken into consideration. For example, the free Wi-Fi program in different regions. For example, there is a free Wi-Fi program in Johannesburg itself, where you get quite a few MBs, 100 MBs, quite a few 100 MBs of data per day. So these are, but at the same time, it needs to go and it needs to target the market which will contribute. The government hands over the free laptop or the iPads to the student who is likely to contribute to the economy, to the fourth industrial revolution. Yeah. So I think the systems are there in place, more can be done.
Okay. I was just wondering in terms of the stability of the houses which that they can be constructed in the earthquake-prone zones, or where they are typhoons such as in US. Will they be stable?
I really don't have the data for it.
Okay.
But let us exclude the earthquake-prone zones and the typhoon-affected zones. I would not like to comment whether these houses are ready for those kinds of zones.
Okay.
We already had the first, second and the third industrial revolution. Now we are currently in the fourth industrial revolution. The fourth industrial revolution is basically a data-driven revolution, where the huge amount of data that is being generated in every day around the world through different mediums are being analyzed and with using algorithms like artificial intelligence, like machine learning. And at the same time, there are other aspects to the fourth industrial revolution. For example, connectivity. For example, the closing of the combining of the cyber-physical space, the real world, the physical world and the cyber world coming together. So there are different aspects of the fourth industrial revolution, but mostly it is a data-driven revolution.
A bit about smart homes. This is the home that we have 100 years ago or 50, 70 years ago, the home of today, which is a bit smart, with clean green home, efficiency of lighting, efficiency of using the sunlight so that you don't need to use your electricity. So all these are something of the past. Now we are talking about smart homes where we will have everything controlled. That is to optimize control. That is, let us say our irrigation system is controlled, our lighting is controlled, our temperature is controlled and everything. It may be remotely controlled, it may be controlled according to my emotions, it may be controlled, because it can be controlled by different parameters or different inputs.
The most important parts about the presentation is that we are on the way in terms of developing a fabrication lab. It's an important step for our faculty to look at innovation and design, and we have started to set this up, and we've got multiple machines to help us achieve that. The problem that we have now, which is a challenge, is to look at the curriculum and the pedagogy in terms of how we actually use this now. The problem is that machines are very easy to use as a result or as a quick fix. But we have to change and develop the culture in terms of innovation, testing and exploring with these machines. And that's going to take a while. So what we're doing is we are looking at the curriculum very critically, and we are going through a process of overhauling the curriculum to help develop the curriculum into a more innovative approach. And I think this is going to be important for the future leaders, for the future practitioners. To avoid having to reproduce things is rather to be innovators. So some of the innovations that we are working on now is sort of using virtual reality. And what we do is we use the virtual reality goggles and the software, and it allows us to, in three-dimensional space, to conceptually design something that you can walk around and see and touch. So as opposed to a two-dimensional thing that you see on the screen, or a three-dimensional object that takes you a while to build, you can do this now in virtual reality within a few minutes. And it helps to communicate the conceptual ideas to the next person, like for us, for example, for the lecturers.
The University of Johannesburg has already started looking at how they could possibly change some of their courses in their curriculum. This is so they could produce professionals who can function in the fourth industrial revolution. Thank you so much for watching. We hope this was insightful. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Till next time.